ready for the remix, baby. We them birds. We them birds. We them birds. A complete evisceration. 37-9. I'm the Undertaker tonight. It's time to put the nail in the Cowboys' coffin. Oh, yes. 37-9. Doug Peterson made the adjustments in the second half. I am drinking my Dallas Sucks beer. By the way, this stuff brewed with a little bit of Jerry Jones' tears, Ezekiel Elliott's tears, Dak Prescott's tears, a deer in headlights again. Philly 500 is here. I'm Adrian Fedq. Let's go, baby.
Wait, no. Wait, stop. I can't. I'm playing a game, and the Eagles are 9-1, and we're beating Dallas. We're beating Dallas. What world is this? Oh, crap. You mean this is reality? This is reality?
Yes.
The Eagles are for real? What? What? That's not VR. Holy crap. The Eagles are 9-1, and they just beat the crap out of Dallas. They beat the crap out of them. This is one of the most amazing nights I can remember because the way they beat Dallas was utterly embarrassing for Dallas. They stink.
Stink. They are terrible.
I like your
Oh,
song.
my goodness.
Eagles.
Oh, and dude, it felt like the Golden State Warriors and Sixers game for the other night, except we were the Warriors. We just completely steamrolled them in the second half.
It was
unbelievable.
It was a tale of two halves because in the first half, me and you were texting. I was pissed off at the play calling.
Everybody was pissed.
I was pissed at Doug Peterson because I thought his play calling stunk. Carson wasn't playing good. People were dropping balls. But you got to, if you're going to trash them when they do something wrong, you got to give them credit when they fix it. And Doug Peterson, he deserves tons of credit, in my opinion, for adjusting the way he did. And, man, when the Jai bopped off that run, dude, you could see Dallas's heart come out from
Two.
My God, how did they get that guy with a fourth-round pick? A fourth-round pick! It was unbelievable. Dude, Dallas stinks. These people for 2 weeks, and I'm sorry I'm talking so much, but I can't help it. For 2 weeks, I heard, Wentz ain't as good as Dak. You guys haven't played, but wait till you play us. That's what you're protecting? That's football? That was horrible. You couldn't even score a touchdown. The Eagles are NFC East champions for all intents and purposes. Yeah. It's over. And we're going to be smoking stogies tonight.
Yes, we are. Oh, my goodness. All right, so here's what I want to say about the adjustments, right? Because I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, well, they're off the bye. They started flat, shit like that. I don't think it was due to that. Doug was playing to their strengths in the first. It was weird. It was weird. You had no Sean Lee. You didn't run the ball. You didn't run the outside zone. You didn't run the sweep. You didn't do any of that stuff. Carson Wentz, he was the one that, didn't start out too hot. But Doug made the adjustments in the second half, started to exploit the middle of the field, had those linebackers, having to move. Because without Sean Lee out there, Sean Lee flies to the ball. Yeah. Exploit that. Outside zone. That little trap play that they were running all night. Corey Clement, unbelievable night again for him. Jay Ajayi, choo-choo. LeGarrette Blount.
Choo-choo up their poo-poo. My God.
Oh, 215 yards they ran for tonight. Dallas. I don't know if they're still going to use the excuses. I don't know. No Tyron Smith. Well, we didn't have Jason Peters. You want to use Dan Bailey? We didn't even have a kicker. We didn't have one. And you know what they did? They got 5 extra points without a kicker because they converted 3 out of 4 2-point conversions, right? And they also went for a 4th and 5 and got an extra 3 points. Actually, yeah. So, and then say you would have kicked the extra points with Elliott and assume he would have made the field goal on the 4th and 5, plus 5 in the scoring column. Man, they might as well just go for 2. because they score at an unprecedented rate.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, they made the adjustments and they just absolutely kicked the living shit out of them.
Yeah, dude, they threw them an unprecedented beating. I mean, just think about it. I mean, Dallas was up 9-7 at halftime. Dude, when Dallas, this is how delusional these fans are. I was getting texts and comments. How about them boys? We them boys. When they were losing 7-6, they were losing and they were happy because they thought they were in it. They thought their defense was a great thing. I mean, dude, we kept Dallas in the first half. You're right. We did play to their strengths. I thought we didn't run enough. We were throwing, everything seemed to be going outside, and the middle was wide open. And I thought that at some point they would go to Ertz. You know, that 10-yard to 15-yard pass was wide open over the middle. But, I mean, look, I can't believe that Doug Peterson is turning into the kind of coach that I like. A guy who's not stubborn, right? Would Chip Kelly have adjusted that way? Would have Andy?
No, he would have kept doing the same shit.
He did. He changed the whole thing. Here's what I think. I think Doug thought he was going to go in and Dallas was going to be looking for them to play the way that they played in the second half. So he thought he was going to throw them off. But once it didn't work, he went back to the game plan and then destroyed them. But, look, I give Doug all the credit. I give Carson Wentz, too, because Carson struggled. I thought he was going to have a concussion. He still throws 2 touchdown passes, and they just blow this team away. And tell me how big Jay Ajayi, that run, was for this game. To me, that I thought Dallas was done after that run. I knew the Eagles were going to win after. It was over. It was over.
Now it's like the first half, I was pissed off, but I also was like, it was 9-7. Like it felt like we got really outplayed. But it wasn't like that on the scoreboard. It's because the defense came out firing. The defense was great.
Yeah.
So, again, going back to this, like, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to say the bye is why they started flat. I don't think it was that. I think it was Doug, and he just made his adjustments, and he didn't call a good game in the first half. He had an F in the first half and an A+ in the second half. That's basically what happened. Yeah. And then the defense was outstanding. Fletcher Cox giving Dak the big D penetration.
Boy.
D. And Timmy Jernigan, it wasn't deep penetration. That was like that, just keep her pleasured all night type of penetration. Holding up those 2 block, stonewalling them at the line of scrimmage on that 3rd and 2. Him worth every single penny.
Wow. He is really. I mean, and how about Darby's return? To come back and return that. My God, dude. Wow. And you know what? I'm going to give credit to the refs tonight. I liked the way that they called the game. They let the guys play. For the most part, they were able to play. They weren't calling everything, every other play. It was a beautiful thing, man. This was awesome. What a great – I'm going to lose my voice. And most of my voice has been lost when I was screaming during the first half because I was flipping out, dude. I was so mad. What the hell was that?
I think you got a text.
Yeah.
You got Eagles fans. They're happy, baby. They're texting you. They're happy about the win. Such a dominating win.
Everyone wants to talk.
Their heart out. Just ripped it out. Just like,
Dude.
And there is no more debate anymore. No more debate. Wentz is greater than Dak.
Dude, Dallas doesn't even when they fall behind, you notice they don't put the game in Dak's hands. They run the ball, they try to get their 3rd and short and convert. That's all they want. All they want is 3rd and short and convert. Deke and dunk all the way down the field. They don't trust Dak enough as a passer to throw the ball and to win the game with his arm. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. He's not at that point yet. And every time he had to push the ball down the field, the Eagles were there. What did he have? 3 picks? 3 picks tonight?
Deer in headlights.
Deer in headlights is right.
In headlights. We're coming up the Christmas season, and he looks like a reindeer out there.
But he can't fly. He can't fly. He's grounded. You
know who had a big game tonight?
I know
it was Byron Bell, but I don't care. edge like Derek Barnett, the shoulder dip, how quickly he was getting to Dak. He really emerged the last game 2 weeks ago. Shouldn't say last week, 2 weeks ago. But he played well again tonight. Dak. Oh, and then the scoop and score for Nigel Bradham. Derek Barnett is growing, baby. He's getting better.
Yeah, he's emerging. And if he's emerging at the time he's emerging where he can become a guy to get sacks from that end spot, that would be big. Especially this time of year going into the playoffs. I think we really need that. We need a guy that can get you double-digit sacks in a year. And I think look, I didn't want him. I broke my glasses. I flipped out. But I was definitely wrong about Derek Barnett. You know, I'm definitely going to have to do a crow video on that when the time comes. But I'm very happy with Derek Barnett. I'm very happy with Darby. I'm very happy with this whole thing. I'm so stinking happy. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't believe we're 9-1. You know, I just think this team is different. And I love the quarterback. I mean, even though he didn't have his best game, he still threw 2 touchdowns. Well, he's got 25 touchdowns. 25 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? Dallas, sit on this. Dallas, sit on this. Look, it's even got 3 prongs for all 3 of your stinking teammates. I hate Dallas. I'm so happy, dude. I hate that team. You don't know. You do know.
No, I do know. I do know. I hate this team, and I love it. Oh, the tears. They were so delicious.
Yeah, I bet that is a good year. I bet that's a great season.
Oh, they've got every tier on the 53-man roster.
I bet they do. I bet
they do. I think you just got yourself a new intro for the Bitter Dingbats.
Yeah, I like it. I love it, man. So I mean, the question is, and I can't see, but I wonder how many Dallas fans are right now in the chat. Are there any Cowboy fans in the chat?
Did I check? I don't need to check. I already know the answer.
0, right?
I'm sure it's 0.
That's awesome. This is so awesome. No giant trolls, no Dallas trolls. What a dream year. You know, the good fans come out now. Like, the good Dallas fans will come and give you congratulations. Good Giant fans would do that. But most of them, a lot of them, you don't hear from anymore. You don't hear from them at all. So, hey, look, it's great. We're 9-1. No more talk about division. I mean, you know, that's over. Now, you know, look, now it's bye week. It's 1 or 2 seed. That's what matters. And people who are going to say, take it 1 week at a time, don't worry about that. No, you have to worry about that now. Now it matters. The Saints are breathing down our necks. The Vikings are breathing down our necks. We got to win every week, you know, and we're at that point where we're going to the playoffs. We're going to win the division. We're going to host a playoff game. I can't believe it. We're 9-1, and the idea is get a 1 or 2 seed. That's my focus. I mean, 1 or 2 seed.
Yes. Yeah. We said it early, baby. We saw it. We saw it very early. We saw this team is just growing right in front of our eyes. I mean, it was so encouraging to see them get off to, like, what was it, like 3-1 start in September when they, quite honestly, they didn't play that great.
No.
Carson Wentz wasn't that great.
No.
And I talked about it a week or 2 ago. I was like, this team hasn't even peaked yet. It hasn't.
No.
It's starting to.
No.
It's starting to. Ronald Darby is back. Oh, he was magnificent. Patrick Robinson continued. I mean, they put him on an island against Dez Bryant, and he was just like, nah. They could have called it a freaking offensive pass interference on Dez.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Dallas thought they could throw the ball on us. Jalen Mills. Oh, Dez trying to come over the middle. PBU.
Man.
Green Goblin. Wagging his finger. It's okay to wag your finger when you make plays, baby.
No, I love it. And everybody watching, if you haven't already, please like this video. Subscribe to Bitter BIRDZ. Subscribe to Philly 500. We put out a lot of content. We do this almost every week. We put out videos almost every day, Eagles stuff. So if you're here, thank you. Please like this video. Please subscribe. And please join us because this is going to be a fun ride. We are getting ready for a fun ride, a fun playoffs, a fun Christmas. And you guys, you should join us for it. So please, thank you for joining us. But I just had to say that because you do a lot of work. We do a lot of stuff. And we try real hard. And the Eagles are trying real hard. And I think we should be ready for this ride that we're about to go on.
There it is, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Who needs LeVar Ball for a PR man? I got Philly 500. What a beautiful message there. Definitely.
I mean, I even read Dallas Cowboy fans. I've been reading them bedtime stories because I knew that they were going to be babies. I knew how it was. This is unbelievable. Dallas took a beating tonight, dude. Do you feel like it was like
we warned them? We warned them. We did.
Yeah, I felt like they didn't know what hit them. You know what I mean? Did you feel like they don't know what hit them?
I've had this hammer here for a week and a half waiting for this intro because I knew it was coming. I knew that we were going to bury them. We buried Dak Prescott tonight. Buried him. And I'll just say it again because I know you guys love it. Deep penetration. Deep. It's not big D, it's big deep.
No, it was a three-prong approach. Definitely. Yeah, it was something. First half, I felt like, the play calling was bad. I felt like Dallas gave us their best, right? And then it felt like the Eagles just turned the switch on and said, all right, we're going to adjust. And as soon as they did that, Dallas couldn't keep up. Like, that was Dallas's best that they had in the first half. That was all that they had. They had nothing else but that. And it was great. I mean, this was such a beating. It's, oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what people like Skip Bayless are going to say. What are they going to say now? I'm sure they'll come up with some sort of excuse. But look, Dallas is an overrated, overhyped, one-trick pony. You hear me, Dallas fans? You're a one-trick pony, and you've been exposed.
Yeah, when you were talking about seeing where the Cowboys fans were in the comments section, we did have one, and I had to use your dingbat emergency alert system.
Yes.
I had to give them a block.
Yes.
I had to give them the boot.
Yeah.
Just like the Eagles gave the Cowboys the boot tonight. It's it. The NFC East is over.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas Cowboys season is over.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's really.
This beer. So delicious. So delicious.
Dude, I think, that must taste really good. That must taste.
Oh, you have no idea.
Fortunately, I don't have that. I have eggnog. And I have a Minnie Mouse glass because that's my daughter brought me. And, I figured that's how the Cowboys play. They're a bunch of little girls. So it's fitting.
Yes.
So, hey, man, this is something. And I don't think Dallas is going to even beat San Diego or LA, I should say, on Thursday. I think Dallas loses. I think that the collapse is coming. We ended Dallas's hopes and dreams this year. It ends in Philly. It ended. We ended it. We beat the crap out of this team. We didn't just beat them. We beat the crap out of them. It was such a beautiful thing. I mean, look, what does Dak have? 3 interceptions tonight? So he's got 7 on the year.
I'm looking at his stats right now. Mr. Dakota Prescott, Rain Prescott, made it rain with pressure all night. Deep penetration. 18 of 31, 145 yards, 3 interceptions, 30.4 rating. Then you have Mr. Carson, the Carsonist. He still threw 2 touchdowns, man. Like he didn't even play well tonight. And he still had 2 scores. 14 to 27, only 168 yards. He didn't play well in the first half. In the second half, they ran the ball, and he just was able to find guys. The 4th and 5 to Jeffrey. I mean, he made plays when it mattered. The 1 2-point conversion was awesome.
Yes.
When he eluded 2 would-be tacklers, and then he threw back across his body. I mean, Jesus. Kamu Grugier-Hill, the best 2-way player in Philadelphia since Chuck McDerrick. But then again, Mark Simoneau did a pretty good job when he kicked.
Well, he couldn't play linebacker, though.
Yep. Grugier-Hill could play special teams, too.
Yeah.
And, he was kicking the ball off in the end zone. And that shrimp, Jake Elliott, he actually missed another field goal tonight. So no Jason Peters. He's got to set that boy straight, man. Take him, at practice this week, hit him with a couple dillies across the face, and let's get him ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I don't know what they're going to do. Is Sturgis, what's the deal with him? Is he on IR? Sturgis on IR, or is he coming back? Because
Yeah, I don't know when he comes back.
I'm assuming Elliott missed the field goal, the field goal because he didn't know where the hell he was, right? Because he got hit. So he was on Clear Street. I mean, I'm assuming, but he's starting to miss some short stuff. I mean, he missed a couple extra points a few weeks ago. So I hope this isn't something that we have to be concerned about, because I don't have any patience for that right now. But Carson didn't play his best game. I thought he made, like you said, he made the passes he had to make when it counted. I mean, the touchdown pass to Jeffrey where he went down and he held on to the ball at the last second. That was such a beautiful catch. It was a beautiful pass too. That's what good teams do, though. You're not always going to win with your quarterback throwing 4 or 5 touchdowns. But if you got your running backs can pick you up, your defense can pick you up when it matters. I mean, that's the signs of a good team. A good coach to me is a coach who can adjust. Coaches who adjust to what's working, adjust to the talent around the team. Those are the best kind of coaches. And Doug Peterson showed me something new that I hadn't seen from him before, the ability to adjust in a situation like this. So kudos to the Eagles, man, all the way around. It's very impressive.
Yeah, that first drive of the second half was 8 plays. You had 5 runs for 29 yards. Corey Clement finished it off, and you had a pair of third-down conversions. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't call a throwback screen to the tight end on 3rd one, but it worked, whatever.
Right.
And then what was the other one? It was a 3rd and I don't remember, but they had another 3rd-down conversion. And then Clement capped it off with the run up the middle, and then he had the 2-point conversion. So just exactly what I wanted out in the second half. The first play of the half was the outside zone to Ajayi, and that's what I wanted to see more of. Now, they didn't really use Ajayi that much tonight. It was kind of interesting, but they used Clement at the end of the drive, and that was just so well executed. Then they did it again, and then they kept scoring.
And Ajayi made the carries count. He made the carries count. You know what I mean?
Oh, he did.
And, Denver too. He's making the carries count. I think he is pumped to be an Eagle, and I would continue to give him more and more. And then Corey Clement is becoming better and better. He seems like he's getting more explosive, like he's more sure of where to go when he runs, what hole to hit, because he looks like he's actually getting faster. And usually that's a sign that they know where they're going and they're hitting it really hard. You know what I mean? And he's getting better. I don't think Carson was sacked all night.
He was not.
I mean,
it brings me to that 3rd down. So the little wiggle, like Chris Collinsworth said, to somehow get that ball off, that was amazing. And that is something that I've been trying to tell people all week on even Twitter and even on this show. That's something that Dak Prescott does not have. Dak Prescott, when he sees the pressure, he doesn't have that maneuverability like a Carson does. This is a big difference between the two. And again, Dak kind of got exposed a little bit again tonight. He got exposed. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, big time. This is 2 weeks in a row that Dallas falls behind double digits, and they still try to run the ball and do the same thing. And it just tells me they don't trust him to win the game with his arm yet. Maybe one day he'll develop it. I think he will, but he is now on the same level as Carson. And to think that the Philly fans had to go that abuse for weeks and weeks and a year of we shouldn't. You ever notice this? This is what pisses me off, right? I'm sorry, but if the Eagles are winning and you say, man, I'm happy my team's 8-1, people say, why are you talking about going to the Super Bowl? You guys are cocky. Why are you guys so cocky? If you say, I think Carson Wentz is winning the MVP, they say, why are you comparing him to Tom Brady? He's no Tom Brady. Like, Eagle fans, they think, should sit in the corner, shut up, and just take what is given. That's what they think. That's why I hate Dallas fans. Or not all Dallas, but most Dallas fans. Because they're elitist scumbags who think they deserve everything. And they don't. And they got what they deserve tonight. And it really pisses me off that we're not allowed to say, hey, we like this about our player. We like that about our player. It's cocky, arrogant, or, delusional. That's not us. We are not that. Sorry, I had to go on my little rant tirade because I'm just so sick and tired of it.
Let it flow, baby. Just let it flow. Let the tears flow, baby. Let them flow. Season's over.
Man.
I'm the Undertaker.
The season's just beginning for the Eagles.
Well, for us, it's just beginning, but for them, it's over. I've got the nails. I'm going to start handling in the nails, put them in the coffin. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we could check those sad Cowboys fans. Let's check their temperature. You're dead. You're done. You're cold. You stink, dude. This is look 9-1. You're 9-1 and you play Chicago. I mean, that's 10-1. Come on, let's face it. They're not losing to Chicago. They better not lose to Chicago. So I think right now, I think if you get to 12 wins, I think you're probably going to get a bye week. That's what I think. I think you get to 12 wins. I'm very curious of the other teams' schedules. Like, I don't know who New Orleans plays. I don't know who the Rams play. I know the Rams play us.
Yeah.
You know.
That's our bitter dingbats topic for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we'll save it. We'll
take a more exploratory look at the NFC.
Yeah. And all those who are joining us tonight, we do a weekly bitter dingbat show where we discuss these odd topics. So please join us tomorrow for that. And we'll give you some stuff to talk about. Always something to talk about. You know, right now this is beautiful. I mean, it's Thanksgiving week. I have nowhere to go except for to go shopping and do what the boss says, my wife, because she tells me what to do, and she'll beat my ass if I don't. And then I get to enjoy this win all week. Then we have Thanksgiving. We get to watch Dallas lose again. I mean, it can't get any better. It just can't get any better. You know, I mean, we're now at the point where we have to start watching the scenarios to see when we officially clinch, because we're that far ahead of everybody in our division. That far ahead. I mean, you know what? 2 more wins and we clinch. So if Dallas loses, right? Let's say Dallas loses the Chargers and we beat Chicago, we clinch, right? Wouldn't we clinch?
I believe so. I'll have to look at that for tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
I am too drunk on Dallas Cowboy tears tonight.
I'm a little tipsy on eggnog. No, I'm not tipsy on eggnog. Where the hell my cigar go? I don't know. I lost it, man. I'm telling you, I was so mad at halftime, but I thought we would still win. I felt like we were still going to win. I just didn't think we would win.
I didn't feel like they were going to score any touchdowns. That's why I was just like, Dak couldn't make a downfield read.
Yeah.
To use your words, he stunk. Stunk.
You know, what are people saying in the chat? Anybody, anything interesting?
Let me see.
Let's hear what the dingbats have to say. The Dallas dingbats, where are they at? That's what I want to know. I love to talk to Dallas.
I'm not seeing any dingbats.
No Dallas fans, huh?
I had one. There was one earlier.
Oh,
somebody's saying Dak is better. Uh-oh.
Dak is better at losing, at throwing interceptions, at choking.
I mean, who's saying Dak is better? I can't figure.
Dak can't throw over 15 yards.
See this shit. All right, so look at last year. Dak as a rookie beat numerous records. Wentz got pummeled. Okay, listen. This is why numbers in football, it's overrated. And this is where I want to get on a rant about, yards per game and shit like that. Okay, so there's something coming in where the Eagles were 27th in pass defense in terms of yards per game. Now, here's the thing, okay? When the Eagles are absolutely beating the shit out of everybody, you're going to have to throw the ball in the second half, in the first half. Think about how many pass breakups we're seeing on third down. Ronald Darby tonight, Jalen Mills, Patrick Robinson. Everybody is stepping up. So you can look at the yards per game, that's fine, but I hate that stat. I hate it. Oh, I despise it.
Yeah.
I like looking at I like looking at stuff like, in terms of rushing yards even, like we're great, obviously, in terms of yards per game, we're number 1, but obviously they've allowed the fewest, rush attempts because everyone's throwing the ball.
Yeah.
So I like using like yards per drive statistics, stuff like that. Because even when Chip Kelly was here, and even the people that defended Chip Kelly, even that last year, they were using his yards per game stats. Well, obviously, when you keep running what, 16 drives a game because it's up tempo.
Yeah.
Your normal NFL game has 12 possessions. He's doing like 14 to 16. So that's 2 to 4 extra possessions a game where you can add yardage. That's why those yards per game stats are very, very misleading. You have to break it down even further. So that's why I am here to show you Cowboys fans and try to teach you something, because Dak Prescott last year, the numbers look great, but you can see right now that when he's missing a left tackle, he doesn't have that precision in the pocket. He can't. He doesn't have like the footwork in the pocket like Wentz does.
Yeah.
In headlights. I mean, if wants to say it, there you go. So he put up all those numbers last year. That's fine. That's great. That's dandy. But what did he do tonight?
Yeah.
What did he do tonight? What did he do?
He took a beat. Look, and he had Elliott. He had Elliott. You know how much Zeke Elliott is one of the most underrated players. As good as he is, he's underrated because, especially in Dallas, because they don't appreciate how much pressure he took off of Dak Prescott. You can see it. Every time they can't run the ball and you have to have Dak try to win the game, he can't do it. He's a totally different thing. You put Carson Wentz on that team last year, his rookie year, he'll put up the same numbers, if not better than Dak. But he's also progressed. See, what they don't want to talk, they can talk about last year, but what about the progression of this year? Where is Dak's progression? Where has he gotten better from last year? I don't see it. I see what Carson is leaps and bounds better. Leaps and bounds. So it's over. They lost. They're going to have to eat it. No more of this Dak Prescott is better. We got him in the 4th round. You guys are stupid. No more of that. That's over. That's been decided.
Carson is way better pocket passer, yes, but Dak is more mobile and has the intangibles. I disagree vehemently about the intangibles part.
Yeah.
I think Carson Wentz has it, and I don't know if Dak does. This is 2 straight weeks where you had to put your team on your back, and again, deer in headlights.
Right.
Stunk.
Well,
teams are basically game planning. They're telling him, please, Dak, please beat us. Don't make Zeke beat us. Please, Dak, please throw the ball. Please. They're begging him to throw the ball. Carson Wentz, they're scheming around him. They don't want him to throw the ball. And in terms of mobility, okay, this just because he's a ginger doesn't mean he's not fast.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
This is a little race thing. I get it.
Well,
all right?
and they also have read options put in for Dak. He runs it a lot. So he runs the ball. He keeps the ball a lot. Carson doesn't. I mean, what did they say? They said, we got to have Carson beat us. We got to blitz Carson. We got to make the quarterback throw and beat us, right? What did he do? He started beating everybody. He beats everybody that blitzes him. If you get Dak Prescott in 3rd and 6 or more, you're pretty much getting off the field. You're pretty much getting off the field. He can't convert on anything but 3rd and 5 and less. He stinks. Sorry. It annoys the crap out of me.
Now it was like, all in good fun, because he seemed like a knowledgeable Cowboys fan, so I can actually respect that.
Yeah. Well, what about the injuries? They always say, well, we're banged up. We don't have a left tackle. We don't have a running back. What about all our injuries? What about all our injuries didn't hurt us? Jason Peters, Jordan Hicks, Darren Sproles, probably the one true dynamic breakaway guy, gone. I don't see us complaining. That's not an excuse for us. You know what I mean? This was a beatdown of epic proportions. When Dallas needed the game the most, when they needed to win to save their season, they took a beat. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Complete beat. Visceration. It might be time to read them another bedtime story, Philly.
Yeah. I don't have anything on me.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll have your victory cigar right after our show.
I will. And make sure, if you're watching, to like this video, subscribe to the BIRDZ, to subscribe to Philly 500. We do this weekly. We have our own channel. We do our own videos almost every day. Subscribe and like, and we'll have more content for you almost every day.
Also, follow Philly 500 on Twitter. Yo, Philly 500. Me, I'm my name, Adrian Fedku, ADRIANFEDKIW.
And my wife said I have to use the hashtag. I don't use a hashtag. And she said, always use your hashtag. I never do. I never do. I got to remember that.
That's okay. I hashtag We Them Birds tonight. We Them Birds. You want to try and sing it? You want to try and sing along?
I'll try, of course.
All right, let's see. I know you don't know this song. We're going to try this.
Okay.
This is the remix.
Okay.
The remix. Hey!
Hey! We Them Boys!
Hold on. Hold on. We Them Birds!
We Them Birds!
We Them Birds!
We beat the Dallas Turds!
We Them Birds!
We the Birds! Hold on. We the Birds! I got eggnog, you turds!
We Them Birds!
We Them Birds!
Baby!
I love it. This is my favorite song.
Woo!
We Them Birds. The song stopped.
I stopped it. I stopped it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There it is. All right. So, what else is on the agenda? I still got to write a recap of this game. By God. Oh.
I got to smoke a stogie, do my cigar video. Then I'm going to have to take a shower and brush my teeth and get the smoke off because my wife thinks it's disgusting, and quite frankly, I do too. Then I'm going to my phone. Oh, then I'm going to go and watch what the hell is the name of the show? The Planet of the Apes movie, the third one.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet. And then I'll watch the Cowboys game later.
Oh, I'm going to watch that again. Absolutely. Absolutely. That'll be watched again.
Yeah.
So we'll do final thoughts. You got anything else you want to say?
No, just thanks everybody for joining. It was fun. What a great night. We officially, well, not officially, but pretty much won the division. So now we can focus on a 1 or 2 seed. There's nothing wrong with that. And look, the Eagles found another way to win, another way to be impressive. And as much as I was pissed off in the first half, I can't be anything but happier about how they adjusted and changed in a second. So, look, 9-1, shut the hell up, Cowboy fans. Shut up. I don't want to hear it anymore. You stink. That's my final thought.
All right. So I'll do some promotions since you're up to the task tonight. So I'll do one. Check out PhillyInfluencer.com. I'll have my recap up there in the morning. So check that out. I'll also be on the PI Live podcast tomorrow night. So make sure you give us a little follow, a little like on Facebook. Philly Influencer. I'll be with Sean Brace and Caleb Weiler, BIRDZ Caleb Weiler, Flyers guy. So we'll be in studio tomorrow. And there are big dingbats tomorrow as well, around the afternoon at some point. I'll have my highlights up. So with that being said, there it is, baby. I might have myself one more of these. One more of these. The tears are just so sweet.
They are. They are sweet. They are.
They are. It's addicting. Addicting. It's amazing how great this beer is.
Yeah, I would say so.
It goes down smooth. It goes down smoother than this.
That's pretty good.
We're out, baby. We them birds.
We them birds.